His unexplained disappearance has rattled the tiny town of Mergen. A daily reminder stands on the side of the Bunya Highway. It's part of Kelly's relentless pursuit for answers. What happened to her son on the Friday he was spending with his colleague, seen together at a local bottle shop in the afternoon on October 4.
Just letting his hair down a bit because it was his day off.
Was last seen at Fix Crossing recreational grounds between 8 and 10 p.m. The alarm was raised the next day when calls and texts weren't answered. It was October 7 when a search began. Police had their first clue 3 days later when the SES found his shoes in bushland and his hat found in town. A week later, police divers were called in, but ultimately the search was scaled back. Then, on November 4, homicide detectives launched a special investigation. Another breakthrough, though, on November 16, his wallet found in bushland on a private property.
Kelly's final conversation with Jack was just before 9 p.m. that night. He told her on the phone that he was tired and that he wanted to go to sleep. And when Kelly offered to pick him up, he declined and said he would spend the night at a friend's place. But what the work colleague has told police is they actually returned here to Fix Crossing and they spent the next hour here before Jack walked off.
He has no idea of the direction he went, and at that time he told me he thought he'd gone on a date.
At 8:30 at night?
Yes.
Yeah,
in bushland?
Even though it did sound a bit off, it was something to pursue.
Parents are conducting searches and investigations on their own, funded by generous donations, determined to bring their son home.
This co-worker and his family have never reached out to us and even wanted to sit down and talk about the day's events. And you know, I'd like to go back with him to the spot and actually walk it through.
We are now being privy to more than one person involved with Jack's disappearance. We're aware of who they are, and we will stop at nothing to bring justice for our son.